We've talked about Jacob Lopez here early on. Just kind of looking at the underlying numbers, it suggests that he should probably be pitching, or results should be a little better, but I know command has been a thing with him. Is that kind of the, I know you talked about yesterday a meeting about not issuing free passes. Is that kind of the thing for him that he's got to try to figure out here?
Yeah, he's got to go out tonight and throw strikes. I think I looked today, I think there's 17 walks in 18 innings, more walks than strikeouts right now. So that's not a recipe for, success really, even though if there's some underlying numbers that say, he should be having more success, like that's the story for me.
Yeah.
And, in order to go out tonight and get through this lineup and have success, he needs to throw strikes and keep guys from getting free bases.
I was talking to Joel Kuhnel earlier, and I talked about him yesterday a little bit. I just asked him about, what kind of drew him to the A's. He said they didn't make him change anything. They kind of let him be who he is. And I've noticed that with other guys who have signed with you guys as well. Just, I guess, what does that philosophy do for guys who maybe have bounced around a little bit to allow them to kind of be themselves and maybe not have to, make changes?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that's a deep question that you'd get several different answers from several different people in baseball. There's certain organizations that are very mindful in how they like pitchers to pitch and believe in that process, where they limit arsenals or try to use specific pitches that they identify as being successful pitches for guys. It takes a lot of buy-in, and for players, buy-in comes from the relationships and the trust that you build as coaches and as managers. Seeing results obviously is the easiest way to get buy-in, but it's not easy to get results at this level when you're going out and not feeling confident about what you can do. I think Lawrence kind of addressed it in spring training. He had made a statement that I let Lawrence be Lawrence. There's something behind that, and yet performance does dictate how players can go out and have success with the confidence that they have. But overall, for Joel, coming here and just allowing him to pitch, believing in his weapons, I think is giving him that confidence.
You've obviously entrusted him to close out some games here as of late. What do you like just about kind of his, I guess I don't know if it's makeup or just his presence on the mound that maybe helps him in those situations?
I think the biggest thing when he's in there, he's throwing strikes, and a lot of times when you get beat late in games, it's the free base and then the hit. Last night he gave up a couple hits, and yet was able to manage getting out of that inning, not giving away a free base. At the end of the day, you'd like to have guys that can strike guys out late in games, but the benefit of having someone throwing strikes is that they've got to beat you.
I know the first inning thing has been an issue for you guys. What do you kind of make of that? I know it's still early in the season and maybe hasn't affected you too much as far as losing games, but I guess do you see anything there that maybe leading to that?
You'd like to think that at some point this starts to reverse the trend and that the offense can, get out of the gate early. I don't really know what to put behind the lack of scoring runs in the first inning means right now. We've tried not taking BP, we've tried taking BP, we've tried early hitting, we've tried different guys throughout the lineup. Whether it's on their minds now, I don't hear them talking about it. So just thankful that all the other innings were able to put up runs.
I guess on the flip side of it, the fact that you guys are able to come back, I guess that's got to be a good thing to see, right?
Yeah, I think they do believe in their abilities to grind away at bats, to get back in games, that they're never out of a game. that's been shown over the last few games that they feel confident about, even when they're down, being able to get back into a game, and that's a good sign.
Have you ever seen anything like Kurtz's ball in the first inning before?
Yeah, I saw it in 2006,
Okay.
except it was a little bit of a lower line drive, and that center fielder didn't make the play that one made. So I have seen that ball before. Yes.